Apologies, but we are live. Good evening and sorry for the delay. We had some unforeseen network issues, but that has been sorted. And right now, we'll be going back live into action. So, in case you're just joining us, don't worry. At the end of the matches, we'll kind of go through all the league table, the scoreboard for the last weekend, all the top goal scorers and everything. So we'll try to cover everything quickly as much as we can before we let you go. So right now we'll be running straight into action with whatever match I've started. I'll be giving you all the match action back to back before we dissect all the interplay. Don't forget, we still have the match of the day managers and we'll try to get them on at the end of the stream. So keep watching, and now let's go into the action as we see AS Tornado take on CURRYZ FC. Already AS Tornado are leading this game 2-1, and it's 63 minutes in the balance. If you're just joining us, AS Tornado had one of the worst streak last week, but they are here trying to recover on double match day Thursday as they are currently leading with over 25 minutes to play as CURRYZ get on this ball. Yankee twisting and turning, they can't find anybody. Smiley Wolf trying to get possession for AS Tornado, and they are attacking yet again. What can they make happen? No easy. Gives the ball to Pogba, and he finds that pass. He finds it. What a lovely goalkeeper movement there, but gives the ball away. Very fortunate to still be in the game with CURRYZ. They have to make that goalkeeper movement count, but that was a careless loss of possession. AS Tornado relentless, but another loss of possession. Can they make this count? That pass, I think that was too early, and there were already another option coming on the right side. But let's see, CURRYZ is still on the ball again, cleverly twisting and turning, but he can't find anybody there. AS Tornado pushing for that third goal to secure this match. This game seems to be in the balance, and one goal can determine whatever we end it. And another chance to cleverly tries the finesse shots. That did not go in. About 15 minutes to play in the game between AS Tornado and CURRYZ FC. What can they cook? AS Tornado trying to get the ground, but CURRYZ are the ones trying to get back into this game. Careless loss of possession. Can they do something now? DIEHARD running and twisting with the finesse beyond there. What a block right there. That looked like a handball, by the way, but we obviously know handballs are not blown in the game of FC25 inside the box. So let's see what AS Tornado can cook. He keeps twisting and turning and he loses the ball. Cleverly trying to find the space, marked by 3 AS Tornado players. Still cleverly on the ball. Clever 1-2 idea from him, but that was intercepted as Q Time gets another interception. A long ball forward, space on the flank, easy. That was a terrible giveaway over there. What can they cook? Final 10 minutes of the game. AS Tornado holding possession, recycling and bringing their men into the play with Scar on the ball. Can he get past his man? Drifts him and drops off his shoulder there. Pogba finds that inside pass, and it's a corner kick for AS Tornado. Final 8 minutes of the game. AS Tornado have this beautiful corner and they walk it short. A whip cross to the back post. That was overseen by the defender, and a counter. What kind of cheap giveaway are CURRYZ doing over there? A chance to get back in the game, but another cheap giveaway as now AS Tornado looking to punish them, and punish them they will. They have been awarded a penalty in the last 5 minutes of the game. You have to say CURRYZ can't build up to save their life because they kept giving the ball dangerously away. And now we all know him is Black Boy with yet another goal for the season 3 of the NPCL career in AS Tornado colors. And now they are on the mark, and I think right now is a confirmed victory. But you have to speak about how bad CURRYZ have been in this match in terms of transition, because they couldn't get that ball from back to forth. But they have one 9-minute chance cleverly, and it's a goal. 3-2. CURRYZ finally able to make something happen. But will it count for something? We are going to see that in the final 3 minutes of the game. Now is all to watch as we see if AS Tornado are going to perform a Mobi, but they did not perform a Mobi there. They went on to attack. Will they be punished? Another careless giveaway. They try to look for the passes, but those passes are obviously not on there. AS Tornado not performing a Mobi and going all out for the final attack. Hopefully they don't get punished by this, as CURRYZ will be leading the charge on the last attack. And they are going with Clear Valley. Technical dribbling. He finds that pass. Composure is required. What a game. What a game, CURRYZ FC. That is a disappointing finish because the keeper movement obviously there, and they couldn't get back in. Marshall Ecsn and MENACE FC. Marshall Ecsn already doing the damage. Don't forget, this is the team of the best with Killer Freak, Farouk, Kenny, Arif, Musty, King Musi, you name it. They are all in this Marshall Ecsn team. And MENACE FC unable to hold their ground, as they are already trailing by 2 goals. But it's only the first half. We've seen teams come back against this Marshall side. They have had one of the best rendezvous kind of matches. So we'll see how that ends. But reminiscing about that CURRYZ game, they had all the chance to get a point in that match. But very, 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 very disappointing finishes, as they couldn't keep composure, because the keeper rebounded the ball into their player and he couldn't still keep it in the back of the net. All right, we are moving into the conclusion of the first half. Can Marshall find another goal? Marshall in their traditional black attire, MENACE FC in white, and that is a chance. Whoa, that look in the back of the net, but obviously not getting in. So we are seeing 2 games covered so far. Like I say once again, we apologize, and I remain your host, Edison Graham, and this is the Effortless Sports Network channel, and we are covering all the actions of the Nigerian Pro Clubs League. So don't forget, drop that post notification so you don't miss a single moment for your live action of pro club football in Nigeria. So currently we are ongoing for the second match we've been able to cover. We'll still be giving you more links and rushing into all the actions. So don't forget, stay tuned and stay watching, as Marshall Ecsn will be back shortly to get to the commencement of the match. So we are still watching and we are trying to get it in. We are trying to get in all the match results. So Marshall Ecsn is still playing. All right, it's Marshall Ecsn and MENACE FC, and they are on for the second half. Is Marshall trying to get that early security? John Okam with the finesse, but the keeper saw that from a mile away. And now what are they doing next? All right, MENACE have to be creative in this game, because obviously since returning we've not seen anything from their end, and they are going back again. Ashiva, what can he achieve? He achieved the pass, but his teammate couldn't help him achieve more. So let's go on with John Okam. He finds that beautiful pass through, but it's obviously offside there. We'll try to see what they can cook up. Ashiva give the ball to Trixie Shinfu. Clever names from MENACE FC players, as Ayo is crossing that ball back post, but Reeve gets it back. And now they are to, oh wow, a drop of the shoulder there to beat that player, and it's a long ball forward. The keeper see that coming. Composure from Molly. Hopefully it's just Molly and nothing attached to him there. So we keep on going, as they have lost possession. Emmanuel, but he gets it back for his team. And now Mush trying to get something on. Sazi over there with the ball, but a giveaway. And now Marshall recycling possession. What can they get on? We have unable to see quality so far in this second half, but it's only 15 minutes in, and now they are proving us wrong. They want to make me bite my words. It's John Okam with the ball. Skills 1, skills 2, but he recycles possession back, looking for the space. What can I do? Franca Potato. Deflected shot, but they end themselves a corner kick there. What can they cook up in the second half of this game? It's 16 minutes in, and they are unable to get the goal to stick this lead. All right. What a chance. Definitely a goal there. Franca Potato on it yet again. And it's 3-0 to Marshall Ecsn. This game seems to be all but won, as MENACE FC unable to be a menace in this match, as Marshall are attacking again. A chance for Reef with the keeper. Keeper didn't flinch a second there, as Molly gets the ball in, and it's 3-0 to Marshall Ecsn. What can they conjure up here? Tracy with the ball. is twisting and turning. A long ball forward to get his teammate into the game, but definitely reaching nobody over there. Emmanuel Daffy clever getting away from the man there. And now he's attacking Ayo. Dribbling. He loses possession. Ashiva unable to achieve anything so far in this game. It has a ring to it, Ashiva. But let's see what he can be cooked at. John Occam of Marshall XI. Twisting and turning. We have seen him recycle possession to this long ball from Arif. That's kind of part of their tactics, and MENACE FC has been unable to do anything about that. Emmanuel Daffy, clever build up in possession as he's recycling the ball there. Can they make something happen with Sazi on the wing? Another loss of possession from Sazi. But what can Marshall do? Can they punish them? Ball back to Sazi, but he doesn't win the header. And now John Occam with the ball again. He gets it to AP, twisting and turning, drift and draft. And now he gets on hard with the ball. Passes the ball to King Fedi. Riff with the chance there. Hard going through on the ball. A clearance. Can he find his player there? But that clearance was to no man's land. Marshall XI. Looks like they give the ball away for a corner in the final 30 minutes of the game. What can MENACE FC do? MENACE FC looking to create something with Shinfu. John Occam with the ball. Couldn't get anything done there. Ayo knocks it down. And now they run back to the other wing with Katz. A long ball through, but not overseen by the keeper. He tries to go for a volley there instead of a knockdown. And now Marshall X are able to get a breather. Final 15 minutes of the game. If you're just joining us, we have Marshall XI in their traditional black kit and MENACE FC in their famous white jersey. And now another chance for Marshall XI. Finesse! And it's a goal. The goalkeeper left stranded. We always want to assume that when you have a keeper in the game, it stops the finesse. But obviously, Molly went to bed there, as Molly couldn't do anything about that one. Hopefully he's not on Molly tonight, because that seemed like a cheap chance. And now another chance for Franca Potato. Can Molly do anything? AP with the ball. A Maestro trying to find John Occam. And he's still on the ball. He goes for the finesse again. Molly seems very active there. Once beaten, twice shy. I know he won't let them beat him with another finesse as they get the chance in. Now Mush able to play away. Shameful recycling possession. What a lovely ball for Sazi. Can he make it count? 3 men on him as they bring him down. But that was not a penalty, but I think that's a red card, because that was a clear denial of a goal scoring opportunity there. And like I predicted, but obviously that red card will have no impact. It's already the 82nd minute of the game. And now what can they do with this free kick? What can they conjure up? A free kick is played, but it's not getting over the wall there. As now Sazi still controls it. Gives the ball to Shifu, and he went for his own finesse. But if he had seen Sazi there, I think Sazi would have been through on goal. They need to better their chemistry, this MENACE FC side, because we've seen them bring him a lot of new players, but obviously the new players are not able to gel so far. As they get possession, they need that consolation goal, and this red card should make it easier for them. Sazi is finesse, and that is what we need Sazi doing. Sazi has gotten the consolation goal for MENACE FC. He could have gotten a couple. You see that chance where he was through on goal and they brought him down. Obviously, they were not able to capitalize on the free kick there. And now Marshall X-Style still pushing for 1-0. We all know him, Franca Potato. But he was smashed there into mashed potato, and he couldn't do anything about that one. As John Occam gets the ball back. What can he do in there? Recycle possession. Right now they are just tossing and throwing with their opponent, trying to find this final chance. Trivela. Did Molly see that one? We would have found that if that had gone on target. And that seems to be the end of the match. Let's switch it over to someone else, because this match is all but over unless they can create something from this match. Ball roll to a cross. Defender see That's one coming, and the match is over between Marshall and MENACE FC. And Nameless Chaos and will be okay. No, this is Get Clap cause. Confirmation, Get Clap and Nameless are not meant to play today, but we'll see what's happening here as Get Clap scores the goal. We'll be confirming that in a matter of seconds, but I don't think this was one of the match for today. So I think maybe a friendly or something, but we'll try to check in on the other matches as men in PLUTO are losing to Niger Eagles. Men in PLUTO went for some sabbatical, and I think they were celebrating the Ramadan period, but they are obviously now back and playing. We've missed them so much, and they are coming just in time for the cup. They've had a couple of rough defeats. A lot of you will see them in the bottom of the table, not yet getting a single win, and this seems like good opportunity for them as men in PLUTO are in the red and white kit, while we see Niger Eagles, the replacement team for Hit Miss Aura, currently entering the sides as they were attacking their boys on offside. What can men in PLUTO conjure up? They've been missing in action. They are back with their full squad in the balance. This was one of the best teams during the cup club rivals. We see them getting a lot of balls in, but they've obviously had a slow start to the Niger Pro Clubs League season. But if there is anything that can bounce back, I believe in men in PLUTO. And once they summon the alien courage to get into the Nigerian Pro Club League, we will see them cooking up in a matter of competition. But let's see how they fare well to the end of the season and how they do in the Effortless Community Cup. Don't forget, if you're just joining us for the first time, we'll be live on Saturday for the Effortless Community Cup. So stay tuned. Usually on Thursday, that's where we bid you farewell. But on Saturdays, we'll be having the Effortless Community Cup. And the wicked man recycles possession. Extra pass there. Can he get it in? And men in PLUTO. Back from PLUTO with a bang as they equalize before the first half match. Niger Eagles, we have to conjure up something from the depths of despair as they lose possession there, but obviously not enough time to make anything happen as men in PLUTO are 1-1 with Niger Eagles. This match could see them win their first point in the Nigerian Pro Clubs League this season. Currently 19 games in, and men in PLUTO finally looking to get into the action just in time for the cup. So we'll try to see what other games are covering right now. Confirmation, Phoenix and Effortless are playing, and we'll try to get in on the action of what is happening over there. Once again, we apologize for kicking off early and couldn't give you the managers before we begin, but we will remain committed to promoting all the games of the Nigerian Pro Clubs League. And now we're seeing the second half of men in PLUTO versus Niger Eagles, but currently going is Phoenix versus Galaxy 11, and Phoenix without ball to the back post, and that is not on for them. All right, Galaxy 11 in red kit and Phoenix in the gray colored kit as they get another chance. Can he convert this? That did not go in for Phoenix there, and Galaxy 11 have a chance to attack. What can they conjure up from this chance? One slot in and it's a goal. Galaxy 11 back in with a bang, and now they are doing it. As you just have to check in again, and we are going with Phoenix Galaxy 11 as they look to tie this one in. Galaxy 11 has been attacking since they get that goal in. What can they conjure up as they look to add one more in? But Phoenix obviously not fancying that chance as they are trying to create something on their own. And they are in with a bang. You know they are always in but not out. Now 3-1. Galaxy 11 thought they were coming in, but seems that could be going out. Can they conjure up any other thing? Because it's looking like 30 minutes to go. They will look like they were back into the contention, but Phoenix FC just taking the game away from them a bit. And now they are on the attack again. Mambaska with the ball, recycling possession. Oglish took the ball away. And now we are back in action with Phoenix FC again. Can they make it 4? 30 minutes to go. Phoenix FC with a corner. Overseen by Galaxy 11, and they have this counter. Can they make it count? Ball through the middle. Overseen. And now they get their own chance, Phoenix, to make this work. Running down the ball line, a ball there. Twist and turn, back post cross. Galaxy 11 saw that one coming from a mile away as they are on this counter attack. Lovely defense there. A long ball to Killer. Killer tries to find that cross, but it was overseen. As they get another corner, Phoenix having the better of the corner kick. But can they conjure up something? Mobile with the ball to Mamba, cross back post. Couldn't get to the men there. And now Galaxy 11 with one of the counter, but they didn't let them go through with that counter because obviously that was a dangerous one, and Killer ends himself for a yellow card. Now Galaxy 11 to restart from back to front. Can they conjure up that chemistry as Gullit tries to bring his man into the play? Overseen by Jagaros, but gives it away cheaply. And they lose possession to Phoenix again. Phoenix with the counter. Ball down the line for Killer. We all know him. Killer couldn't find the pass there as Galaxy 11 come out from this one. Twisting and turning. They try to bring their players into the mix. Then running down the bar line. Phoenix FC. Long ball. Overseen and back to the keeper. If Galaxy 11 are looking for a point in this game, they need to find something doing and find something doing fast because there's obviously limited time. And going in for 2 goals is not the easiest thing, especially in the Nigerian Pro Clubs League. If you want to cook, you have to start putting all your ingredients early. And so far, Galaxy 11 not putting those ingredients yet as Phoenix continue their dominant performance with Shimbushi bringing in Dexter to the mix. Dexter running down the bar line. He twists and turns, runs down and find that cross. A knockdown is on. Is he onside? He's onside. But nice save by the goalkeeper. And they await another chance to make this happen. Phoenix with our corner kick. They have been relentless since Galaxy 11 scored that goal. They seems to be controlling the gameplay, like making the statements of, we are not going down so easily. So if you're going to win us, you have to bring the game to us. As Udor is with the ball and is controlling possession. Now Galaxy 11 with one of the rare offenses. He tries a skill move there and loses possession to Phoenix here again. What can they conjure up with twist and turn? Ninja Eagles are winning Men in PLUTO. Confirmation, Men in PLUTO still searching for their first 3 points or first single point in the season 3 of the Nigerian Pro Clubs League, but unable to. But that chance is offside by Ninja Eagles, and Men in PLUTO have a chance to attack again. I almost feel bad for this team, but like you say, yeah, it's for the strong. If you're unable to focus and sit tight, you'll be in for a long run because it is not the easiest of things in the Nigerian Pro Clubs League. But you have to be committed and be able to fight in order to get those match results in. So we are still watching and waiting to see if Men in PLUTO can conjure up something as they get this ball in. So what are they cooking? What are they cooking and what can they cook up as they try to control proceedings? Now Phoenix confirmation, the ending of the match with Galaxy 11, and Killer up to do it again as he's always done. Killer up to do it and is always done. And now it's Phoenix 4 goals to 1, and it looks like the end of this one. And here is another chance. Ninja Eagles seems to have done the damage, and yet, oh no, why couldn't he find the right pass there? Could it be as a result of analog drift or something? Because his player was definitely on for him, but he couldn't find his teammate there, and it looks to be all but over for men in PLUTO and Ninja Eagles. Men in PLUTO and Ninja Eagles. Confirmation, the scoreline is 3-1. Ninja Eagles have won this round. We're also looking at another game. Couple of results in Phoenix winning. Rufai and the Get Clap teams are ready as they take on Effortless FC, our featured match of the day. What a star-studded lobby. We play with Victor Marshall in that defense. We see midfield with Adefola and Kevin BB, one of the most dynamic duo partnership. Also on the wing backs, we have Rufai and Weeping Tin in the person of Alright, and we also have pain delivery, Frank controlling possession, and Chime. And who is seen in attack? Is that Kali? We'll be waiting for confirmation. Probably a new PSN, because they are obviously second choice in striking position is Paradia, but we don't see Paradia there as well. So maybe it's a new account from Kali. Then we are about to see this game between Effortless and Get Clap calls. But while we wait, we'll try and get in on other action-packed field matches so you don't get bored just watching the players in the lobby. So this is the Effortless team, the Get Clap team that will be taking on Effortless VFC for the featured match of the day. I love you came in for this show, and we will give you this show uninterrupted. So when the game starts, we'll try to focus on just this match and then try and get in the result from the other matches. So stay tuned, stay watching. I remain your humble host, Edison Grant, and this is the Effortless Creep Sports Network, and we are dissecting all the actions from the Nigerian Pro Club League. Don't forget, if you're a new player and you're looking to join the league, all you need to search is the social Nigeria Pro Clubs on Twitter and Instagram, and we'll be right there to take you into the community and find you our team. So don't relent. If you're also a full team and you're looking for some competitive action, all the best of the best are in here. You have the Killer Freaks, the Farouks, the Adefola, the Baji, the Italian Mafias, the Montanas. All of them are in here for the chance to fight. And we now look at the lobby of the Toka FC team, and quick network error there, but you also know who we have then, person of Rhymes Bobo and Comrade Kev marshalling the side. And now for our second game, we have CURRYZ FC and Nameless Chaos. What do they have for us on tonight's feature? CURRYZ FC and Nameless Chaos. We'll be seeing the live action. Alright, this will be the second match. We'll be waiting to hear the result for Nameless Chaos, their first game. And confirmation, Nameless Chaos first game. Okay, we did cover the game with Galaxy 11. Confirmation, did we cover that game? We'll be waiting to verify that. Nameless first game was against Galaxy 11, and currently they are in for their second match. They are obviously hoping for Get Clap to draw points again to make them edge ever closer to the title, because we see Get Clap drop some points, 2 points last week against Ecsn, and tonight Get Clap face another formidable opponent in people of Effortless VFC, and Nameless are there looking for scrapes to feed on to project them back to the title race. And projection they are, as Lancelot does the early kickoff. What a cheeky celebration as Lancelot finds the first goal in the side. You see, Nameless, they are back to business. They are obviously pissed about the couple of points they lost last week with that defeat by Adventure Time. And right now they are trying to control proceedings as they get this quick goal early. CURRYZ FC on the other hand, we saw that their game against AS Tornado, where they were terribly in build-up, and when they finally get their chances, they couldn't make it count. We had hoped they would have learned their lessons from the last game, but obviously not, as they are already trailing in the first minute of this game. But if it's one thing they can do, is fight for their rights. But currently they are trailing behind 1-0 to nil in the first 5 minutes of this game. What can they cook up? If you're just joining us, we have CURRYZ in white kit and Nameless Chaos in their dangerous red and black kit. Obviously playing with danger there, as Dabbling Mulumbu carries the ball to Vatican. Ronzi brings in Hakan on the mix to Noni, and now CURRYZ have recycled possession and they are on the counter with Yankee over back as Ronzi carries possession and they are attacking. Can he conjure up something? Hakan recycles possession. Lancelot crossing, knockdown for Noni, and is a goal by Hakan. What a scripted goal. That is straight out from the training ground there, as Nameless Chaos already in a comfortable position. But if it's one thing we know is not to counter. What a leaping header from Noni there. I believe the opponent will be requesting for a high check, as Noni was able to bounce over that defender head for a knockdown. And Nameless Chaos already 2-0 up in the first 10 minutes of the game. Cleverly will not be sleeping in his bed happy tonight, as CURRYZ FC looks like they are down 2 games already, unless they can conjure up a magic to make something work. Another lose of possession, we speak about this greatly in the first match, and we talk about it continuously there. CURRYZ seems to be struggling in build-up. We see them losing possession in the midfield a lot, and that is something that has to be curtailed if they are going to get something from this game. As ball gets forward, Yankee with that pass through, cleverly finesse, beautiful chance, but that was well saved by the goalkeeper. And now CURRYZ have this corner kick to get them back into the game. Can he conjure up something? Yes, cleverly on the ball, whip crossing, tries to get the knockdown, but now is the counter for Nameless Chaos, and counter they will, but they lose possession. It's a late ball there, and another cheap giveaway possession by CURRYZ FC, and they are about to get punished by Noni, but that is an offside for Noni Amana. CURRYZ FC, yes, again, for them to be able to get something from this match, they need to be able to create something, and create something they are trying to do it cleverly as they run down the bar line. Yankee back to cleverly, tries to finesse, but it was nudged at the back, but Yankee gets that ball back, bringing the right back into the play. Austin, he tries to drift there, but overseen by the defender. True ball through to Noni. We all know how relentless he is. Ah, what a chance, and that is an offside, and CURRYZ can try again. What will they do? Another giveaway of possession. How many times do we have to say this? The CURRYZ team seems to be quite okay when they are able to transition, because we saw that 2 goals against AS Tornado, but they need to be careful about losing this ball in transition. And they took the words right off my mouth, as they lost another ball in transition again. And now CURRYZ FC with possession after getting the goal kick. They love the ball forward to build up for fun since they are struggling with transition, but the striker couldn't get the header down. And now drifted crossing and knocked down to Nani. Defender holds the ball and he whips it down the bar line, and that is a throw-in. Nani Oruk with the ball. Ronzi Chimere, I thought he was going to go with the finesse there, but he tries to bring Nani into the play. And right now Yankee with the ball. He passes it in one time, but the player wasn't there, and Chip to play recycling possession. Grim Reaper lose possession there, but luckily the opponent gives him an undeserved throw-in. And Lancelot carrying the ball down the bar line. Chimere, what a ball to find Noni. And Noni, we know him as the most lethal striker in the NPCL, and is yet another goal for Noni. One thing you have to talk about Noni, It's not just the goal scoring, the ability to hold up play, the ability to bring the rest of his teammates, his area presence. Like none is that perfect all-round strikers when you look at the run of play, because he's right up there winning the headers, holding down possession, getting a couple of knocks down for his team. He's that complete finisher, but enough of corner as clever. They would lovely try from CURRYZ there. Yet another corner for CURRYZ. We've not seen them be able to cook something up. Confirmation with the Get Club game and Effortless FC, as that game seems they were all in the lobby and they were ready to dissect into the live action, as CURRYZ tried to get in on that one yet again, but they were unable to get in there. As another chance go locking, CURRYZ FC, can they get one in the balance as they get that chance through? And finally, it's a goal for CURRYZ FC. And this game, could we be seeing an adventure time game all over again, where Nameless Chaos had a 2-goal lead and they couldn't make it work? Could we be seeing that again? Or they'll be able to wrap this up? Boys, CURRYZ on the counter yet again. Balance with the ball. Is his fine with the ball? Kill time. Tries to find that final pass there, but he couldn't get that pass in the show, as they are countering Nameless Chaos. What can they make out of this? He wins possession. Luckily not give. What a giveaway. That could be a glitchy pass and they suffer for it. I can't blame CURRYZ there, because they look like it was a glitch. And it was a glitch there. And cleverly back with a tie at Yankee. Yankee tries to get something happen. Kill time. Moving the ball back. Running down the bar line. He tries to whip the cross in. He can't get that ball in. What can they profit from this? Can they get that second goal to get them comfortably? But they can't get that goal. And now it is the first half confirmation, 4-1. Nameless Chaos taking no chance, as they got that final ball there. They get that final ball there. And it's obviously saved. And now they're getting ready for this matchup. Nameless Chaos running through their opponents. And what do we have here? We have Talker FC versus United FUC. Obviously, Talker FC in their black kit, as United FUT are in white. United FUT regains possession as they try to go on the counter, and they have lost possession. And now they are running back again. Austin with the ball. Drift and turns. Ama, what can he conjure up there? Brings his teammates into the ball. And they are running down the bar line. What can they do? Metro with the ball. Loves the ball in. And now switch off the game to Marshall XI and DIEHARD FC. Marshall XI, DIEHARD FC. Gunman with the ball. Passes to Senior. We have Marshall XI in black kit. DIEHARD in white kit as Senior holds possession. What can they conjure up here? As they are trying to drift something into the game. Josie B with the ball. Gunman right there as well. Wow, what a lovely pass. AP getting in that third goal for. AP getting in that third goal for Marshall XI. What a lovely chance there. What a lovely chance there. Marshall XI 3-0 in. Marshall XI 3-0 in. As they are running down the byline with this one. Prince with the ball. Lofted up through there. He can't get it on. As Riff with the ball. Can they circle in for the fourth chance in? Little glitch there, but it goes back and forth. Just 25 minutes or 30 minutes in, and looks like a 4-goal could be on there. AP finesse that look all but in, but it is over as DIEHARD have a chance to build up, but they have been outplayed in every area of the game because they seem to have nothing ongoing for them. He tries to find the cut back there, but his option available. Another chance and it's in. And it looks like DIEHARD are back to their old ways of collecting big figures. DIEHARD dying hard tonight in the arms of Marshall XI as it's already 4-0 and it's not even up to the 40th minute yet. What can they conjure up to get them back into the game? Valverde down to Paye, but he loses the ball. Another attack from Marshall XI. But they can't make it count, can they? As they look to be attacking yet again. Running down the byline. Marshall XI. What can they conjure up in this game? Are still there. Can he find that pass? He find Josie. We all know them, no matter the opponent, Josie gets those goals in, and Josie have been able to break the tie in. Can he boost morale and make them come back into this game? Josie, Captain Fantastic as I like to call him, but it's Marshall XI on the ball, and they are trying to get something in with John Oakham twisting and turning, and they are, oh no. They still have the chance to make something happen. King Freddy on the ball. John Oakham with the ball to Maestro. Another chance. And it's a goal. Franca Potato in on this one as it's 5-1 to DIEHARD FC. As they get in on the action. Josie twisting and turning. Gets his teammate. And it's a goal. They might be losing, but Josie is trying to inspire his team into a comeback again as they have gotten 2 goals courtesy of a Josie goal and an assist. But they have to be able to keep this Marshall XI on check as they seem to be scoring relentlessly as that concludes the first half of the game. Talker FC demolition United FUT 4-0 as in the final for 10 minutes of the game. What can they do here? What can they do here? And it's 5 for Talker FC. And it's 5 for Talker FC against United FUT. United FUT tried to get in, but the league champions obviously not taking it from them as they are trying all they can to secure this clean sheet in the final 5 minutes of the game. Beast with the ball. Tried to find Dyer, but he couldn't there. AY Baller gives the ball away. Metro recovers the ball, gives the ball away again. Another chance in, but the nice keeper movement have saved them. 2 minutes to go. And they are losing 5-0. Comrade Kevin looking for that knockdown. They get the ball there. Can they get this counter? They seem to be on for the consolation goal. Bring the ball back to Amama. Gives to Austin. The ball is still on as Flusap And it's a penalty for United FUT. They won't be getting this clean sheet regardless of how proceedings go, unless the keeper can make a magnificent save. The mind games there as the keeper moves left to right. Can he maintain composure? He does, and it's a goal. Austin maintaining position there as the keeper couldn't win in the mind games control. And now DIEHARD, 3 goals. This doesn't seem to be all but over. DIEHARD always produce interesting matchup. I thought they were back to their old ways, but Josie bringing them from the depths of despair into a comfortably. Currently still a defeat though, but it looks more reasonable at the moment, unless they can conjure up something going into this game. What can they conjure up as they are looking for another chance to get back in? They are trying to get back into the game. And Maestro in there as Takana move the ball down the bar line. Reef twisting and turning. Gets the ball back into the play. El Maestro getting back in. Running down the bar line. Josie B twisting and turning. John Okam with the ball. Gandhi with the ball. Gunman with the ball. Intercepted, and Reef now on the counter attack. John Okam running down the bar line. They couldn't get that one in. And Potato running down the bar line, and it's a goal. It seems to be all but over. They were trying to get into the game sense, but no way home is what Ecsn are telling them as they are looking to get back in. What can they conjure up here? Franca Potato, can he bring his teammates into it? No, he goes on his own. What can he get in? Ink recovers possession as they can't get it done. Ecsn, DIEHARD. What can they cook up? It seems to be all but over, but shout out to DIEHARD for not letting the defeat go to that kind of long score margin, but it's too early to call it a defeat because DIEHARD can do something. Can they marshal up something in this match? A Trivela, but that was seen by the player there, as they can't get that one in. Another attack as John Akam carried that ball in, twist and turn, gets his teammate into the game. John Okam with the finesse there, he recycles it. We've seen a lot of this. Back to Arif to give him that pass again. Arif always positioned perfectly for that one-time up through. Quite a beautiful run of play as John Okam gets the ball again to Arif again. Can he find that pass? He doesn't find the pass, but he gets the ball again, plays in through to AP. And that is a goal. 7-3. And right now, the men of DIEHARD seem like they were coming back into this game. But unfortunately, they have lost their way yet again. As another chance looks to be on for Franca Potato, he plays the ball through. John Okam, he wins his team a penalty there. Clever play. DIEHARD seems to be coming, but they were going. And now, Ecsn with a chance to make this 8. Franca Potato with the penalty. And that is a goal. We had no doubt he would get that one in the back of the net. And now it looks to be game, set, and match for Ecsn as they are with a 5-goal lead against DIEHARD FC as they are running away with this one. Another chance, AP running to John Okam, finds a crossing, AP with a chance for goal. AP with a chance for goal as they get that one in. PK with the ball. Josie B twisting and turning, looking for a goal to balance the odds. And that seems to be a free kick, and it's a yellow card. AP. And now final 10 minutes of the game. The Prince with possession. What can they conjure up here? What can they conjure up here? Josie B, the ball in the bar line. Josie B twisting and turning, but they can't get that one in. This game seems to be all but over as Josie B gets his man in. We can speak all we want about they losing, but I think it's down to defense, because if DIEHARD can see 4 goals against Marshall XR, it talks about the team spirit of DIEHARD. We see Josie B leading that brilliant attack, but what a stunning Trivela goal there as Marshall aiming for double figures. Marshall aiming for double figures. Josie B tries to bring his team into this game countless times, but he seems to be let down by the defense as there seems to be nowhere as they attack yet again. Will there be a final goal into this match? It's a 13 goals thriller so far. Another chance, Prince with the ball tries to raise it for his own teammate, but he couldn't get that one in. He couldn't get that one in. Can they do anything for this free kick? One thing to tell you is that some teams have been able to score from here. We've seen that in Adventure Time. Josie B! Josie B with a beautiful chance, and it's a corner kick for DIEHARD FC. What can they conjure up here? John Ocam with the ball, running down the bar line, and it's finally over. And confirmation, get clapped versus Effortless. The game seems to have begun. Frank with this one. Can he find it as a bring in? Noelida, lovely driving pass there, knocked down in. And that is a lovely goal for Get Clap cause. They recycle possession, shoots with the ball to Billions, to Iniesta. Give away by Billions there, and he's running down the bar line. Mervo holds possession, finds Sovic. Sovic tries to get Lord in the mix, but he couldn't find him there as GCC counter yet again. Adefola running down the bar line. Can he make something happen? They win a corner. No, it is a goal kick. Effortless already trailing to Get Clap cause. A long ball forward, but hot shots win the ball back. Sovi couldn't control possession there with the high press of GCC. Oper running down the bar line, lofted ball pull. He wins back the ball, who go twisting and turning. Charlie right up there to carry the ball in. And now Sport tries to get his playmate in on the ball. He loses possession cheaply as they try to get in on the counter again. What can they make happen? Oper once again running on the byline, trying to find his teammate there. Jerome recovers but lose possession, knocked down in. Sovic clears the ball away as GCC has been relentless in the first 35 minutes of the game. Adefola controlling possession with Chibueze. Oper running down the bar line. Who does he bring in? What a clever pass. Is onside and it's a goal. Get clapped. 2 goals in the match. Player looking stranded. And they bring Jega into the play. Jega bringing Charlie Poppy. Charlie Poppy loses possession there. Melvo twist and turn brings back Charlie Poppy. Charlie Poppy lost possession. Get clapped with another wave of attack as they recycle back. Jega winning possession, dropping deep. He recycles possession. Iniesta to Billions. Billions. The ball to Chooks. Chooks back to Lord. What can Lord conjure up? He loses possession and also gives away a free kick. And they are twisting and turning Lord on the back line. And now they have given it away. And what can they conjure up here? Frank. Effortless on the counter as Jega wins possession. Try to build with Raymond. Jerome Press there. Gives the ball. He finds Sovic. Sovic is running down to Melvo. Final chance in the first half to Jega, but couldn't find it in. And now it's 2-0. Effortless losing to Get Clap Calls. Get Clap Calls obviously being the better team so far, as they are on 2-0. Get Clap Calls being the dominant side. And now we see Adventure Time. Faceless Man. What a one-on-one chance, and Faceless Man has gotten the ball in the back of the net. What can they conjure up? Is 2-0. Adventure Time, we've seen them in so many highs and lows so far this season. So many highs and lows so far this season. And now they are trying to make something happen as Abba twists possession. What can they make happen? Lockdown, not highest, giving the ball to Stashi. He tries to find his player. Abba recovers for Faceless Man as Mulish are running down the bar line, trying to make something happen. Mulish twisting and turning. He gets it in the play. Mafia with the ball. A reverse pass. It goes for a knockdown there, but that was already offside. Back to the ball. Faceless Man with Stashi controlling possession. Back to Mafia. And now Mulish with the ball. Mitch controlling possession. Caesar giving the ball back to Not Highest. Not Highest, can he control proceedings? And we will be switching back to our featured match of the day as they are on the way. Our lovely up through. Can Season make it count there? He's running down the bar line. He gets hotspot with the ball in. Another chance. Recycles possession. Lord with the ball. Twisting and turning, looking for space. Nudge there a bit. He finds Charlie. Charlie, can he get it in? He finds him on the ball, but he couldn't get that knockdown. And now the attack to the right side with Melvo on the ball. Lasso getting it down to Billions. Billions over to Chooks. Chooks to Hotspot. Hotspot twist and turning, bringing him back into the play. Season couldn't recycle possession there as he tries to go selfishly, but it was blocked there. And now what can they conjure up in their own defense? They try a one-time up through, but it is intercepted. And now Chooks with the ball to Lord. He finds Season, but that was offside. And another chance as Ope run down the bar line. That was seen by Lord, but he gets away as Frank controls proceedings. A lovely up through, can roll lead him there. And he's twisting and turning up here, recycling possession to Victor. Couldn't find anything there. Derfola winning back the ball. Twisting and turning, recycles with his defenders. And they recycle with Victor again. What a win by Melvo, but he loses possession. Jega gets the ball. Find him in. Find Charlie Poppy. Finesse. Green time. Near post. Effortless. Backing with a bang. Can they get it in? Charlie Poppy. What a player. Up here running down the bar line. He finds him and there seems to be on there. Trivella on. He runs down the bar line and it's a goal. Get clapped. The defense of Effortless seems to be in shambles as they recycle the ball. Get clapped, showing what champions do best as they get in on that one yet again. What can they conjure up? Chooks with the ball, recycling. Can they find this pass? Charlie Poppy to Jega. One time pass. He tries to run in. One back by him. Brown gives the ball away. And now Seasons win that ball back. Over to Lord. What can he do? He goes for a cross there. And now Jerome Boy loses possession. And get clap calls. They are on the counter once again. They are on the counter, but Billions controlling position. And it's hotspots with the ball. Capitalizing. Lord in the equation. Ugo playing that ball back. Melville. What can they conjure up? Back to Charlie. To Jega. To Brown. He brings Lord in. Lord whip that cross in. Ball finds his way back to Jerome. Jerome recycles possession. Back to Brown to Charlie. Couldn't find it, and it's a counter for get clap calls. As it looks to get the ball to Frank. Frank finding Osoji. One pass through. Chime with that ball. Twisting and turning. Can he find that pass? Lovely build up there. But he lost possession to Season. And now he recycles the ball. Charlie Poppy getting involved. A long ball pull to find Melville, but intercepted as they win the ball back. And now they are on the counter yet ago. And now Ugo on the ball, bringing Frank in. What pass can he find? He finds this beautiful pass. And he gets that shot in. But he can't find the back of the net. A ball over. Trying to build up quickly. Confirmation to get the result for Adventure Time Faceless Men. Faceless Men with an impressive victory against Adventure Time. And now back to the game of the day. Controlling possession seems to be cut off. We'll try to get you the link from another game. The match of the day seems to be cut off as we are trying to capture the final 10 minutes of the game between Get Clap Calls and Effortless VFC. The match seems to be over with Get Clap Calls being one of the best defensive units we can find, and they were able to get that impressive startup match. And now we'll see some other match before we try to wrap things up on this end. Get Clap Calls being the dominant side while we are trying to get you another match on display. A lot of the matches seem to be over, so we'll try to see if we can get one more game before we let you go. I remain your host, Edison Graham, and this is Effortless Esports Network, giving you all the action for the Nigerian Pro Clubs League. And today is League Match Day. And don't forget, on Saturday we'll be covering the Cup tie. So stay tuned and stay watching, because you don't want to miss a drop of all the Pro Clubs action in Nigeria. So we are waiting for confirmation for another matchup before we proceed. So we'll be waiting to see if we can get any more match, and in the absence of none, we'll be letting you go. But I'll be waiting for reports in the back end on if any other match is on display. But this has been one of the exhilarating match day for us. So if you're just joining us, don't forget on your post notification so you can't miss it. Subscribe to us, because what we will be doing here without you. Drop that like button and put in on the comment section. So we'll be saying, because we've confirmed CURRYZ, could this be their second game? We'll be waiting to confirm that, and hopefully this is not just a friendly. So we'll be waiting to see what we have over here. But so far we've been able to cover a couple of 6 games, and we've been able to give you all this live action. We'll try to get you the result for our match of the day, so all those who predicted correctly can confirm if their prediction was in and rocking. So we'll try to get you confirmation and see what we have here. And all the grounds will also be looking at confirming if this is a friendly match or it is an actual match of the day event. Don't forget, I remain your host, Edison Graham, and this is the Effortless Sports Network, diving into the Nigerian Pro Clubs League event and giving you all the real-time action. CURRYZ seems to be complete and ready to go. So we'll see what's commenting. Yeah. All right. I'll look at the results so far. We have CURRYZ FC lost to AS Tornado. Men in PLUTO lost to Niger Eagles. Nameless Chaos winning Galaxy 2-0. Marshall XI winning MENACE FC 4-1. And then we are waiting to confirm the scoreline for Phoenix Effortless, DIEHARD Adventure Time, Get Clap Call Stalker, FACELESS Men United FUC. We'll be waiting to confirm that. While on the second matches, we saw Niger Eagles lose to AS Tornado, and we also see CURRYZ lose to Nameless Chaos. We did capture that match live. We'll be waiting to confirm Men in PLUTO and MENACE FC. And other scorelines, we also have Galaxy 11 winning Phoenix FC. That will be an interesting one. We'll be waiting to confirm that result. We also see Marshall XI getting that game against DIEHARD 9-4. Effortless losing that game to Get Clap 1-3. Unless there was other team involved. Adventure Time, FACELESS Men. I think the reverse is the case. We'll try to correct that and bring it right up to you. And Talker FC winning that game against United FUT 5-1. So confirmation, it was FACELESS Men that won Adventure Time 2-0, and I think it was Phoenix that also beat Galaxy 11 4-1. So a little typo there. And confirmation, they are going to just play one half of football. Is that correct? In the game between Nameless Chaos and CURRYZ FC. So there seemed to be a glitch in that match, and we will just be playing one half of football for that game. So the game is about to start. Nameless Chaos versus CURRYZ FC. The game is about to start. The game is about to start. Nameless Chaos, CURRYZ FC. Let's see what we have cooking. Nameless Chaos, CURRYZ FC. They will be playing just one half of football and non-kick proceedings. Is this the right thing? Because it seems to be on 200 ms, but obviously they have kicked on proceedings, so the match will go on as scheduled. As what a lovely pass! A first time shot. Could he have had time to take that one in? CURRYZ with the first beautiful chance of the game, and there was no clinicality there because he couldn't compose for that match. And now they are twisting and turning, trying to get that game in. And we'll try and move in on the ball as we try to see what's happening. Ronzi Dre, Grim Reaper, give the ball to Lancelot, a ball through. Is he onside? He seems to be onside, but DIEHARD was able to cover that one. And now they are battling the results as Lord Bones build up possession. I'm seeing a little bit of a speed up lag there. Confirmation on the back end if that's what is showing for you as well. There seems to be a little bit of speed up lag, but we're waiting to confirm if there's another stream where we can capture on as CURRYZ are on this counter. They have to make it count. 1 to beat 2. He runs into the defender there, and obviously Jeremiah saw that one coming from a mile away. As Lancelot now counter with Hakan finding Noni, but that is an offside. And CURRYZ FC recycles possession. Hopefully they have been able to build up better, but that seems to have jinxed them as they just lose possession there. Can they make this count? Nameless Chaos, they can't. And now CURRYZ on the counter, another lovely pass. He has to make this count. What a last this tackle. CURRYZ have been the better team so far in the first 10 minutes of the game, but obviously unable to make it count. as they twist and turn, trying to get into proceedings there. What can they conjure up? And what you see with the most experienced team is that they could have fewer chances, but when they get that chance, they will make it count. As Shimere passes the ball through, a knockdown was there, but obviously didn't see his teammates. And now CURRYZ FC trying to counter. He knocks it down, but Bloodbone saw that coming from a mile away. As Ryan move the ball. Noni, can he find that knockdown? Noni area presence is so... He's such a decisive player in the area department. And now they are running down the bar line. Giving Cleverly with the ball. He's twisting and turning. And he's getting the ball. Chimere, can he find that pass? He tries to go for a cheeky pass there, but Sin, and now Yankee with the ball. Dribble pass and find Cleverly. Grim Reaper saw that coming. And Lord Bones get the chance again. Grim Reaper passes to PLUTO. Chimere on the ball. Chimere, what can he conjure up? What a beautiful pass. The chance was still on there. But now they've lost the chance as Yankee. He went for a spectacular pass, but he couldn't get it in. And now they are working on display, trying to cook something. Lord Bones runs it, Dre, getting that ball back there, running down the bar line. Hakan! This is where quality speaks as Ecsn dribbles the ball past the goalkeeper and slots that one in for the first goal of the game. And now they continue. CURRYZ FC having the better one-on-one chances, but large deep tackle of Nameless Chaos kept them in the game. And that pass seems to be on ball, wasn't rightly telegraphed as they are controlling possession once again. Can they make this count? Or ball through to Yankee. He finds his teammate. Is the ball still on there? What does he do? Delay. He tries to finesse, but I think he was counting his legs a bit there. Funny amateur football. Hopefully his teammate doesn't curse him and cry him out of the party for that cheap giveaway of possession there. And now CURRYZ yet again with another wave of attack. We have to give credit to CURRYZ in this game in particular because we've criticized them in the first two matches that they were giving possession cheaply, but they have obviously been better. And now Noni having this one-on-one that brings him down, and it's a penalty. Noni seems to have run away with the golden boot already, as he's obviously the set piece taker in terms of penalty. What would he do? And yeah, what a save! What a save! The goalkeeper predicted Noni's movement there. And CURRYZ seems to still be in it with Noni penalty getting saved. And now they are on the counter. They couldn't get that ball through. And now another chance for Noni. Chimere with the ball. And knocked down. And now it's a goal for Vatican Cameo. Vatican. I think it's all but secured for Nameless Chaos since it's just a one-half game. Unless CURRYZ can come up with something from the depths of despair. What can they conjure up? What can they conjure up? Grim Reaper passing the ball to Clip to play. Now the ball to Ecsn. Finding the sweet pass but couldn't get it in. And Ostino loses possession there with his keeper. And now they are attacking, twisting and turning. What can they conjure up? Can they get a goal back to shaping the tides of this match? And a loose ball. Can he find it? He doesn't. And now they get on the ball again. CURRYZ FC twist and turns. Sutton Brown gives the ball away. And now they are recycling position. And they can't find him there. What can be done? Another chance by Vatican Cameo, but he doesn't get that one. The keeper saw that coming. Nameless Chaos, 2-0. Final 1 minute of the game. For my confirmation, it was just the first half match. So we'll just capture the first half and then we go to analysis of the game so far. And now they are running the bar. What a giveaway! And that seems to be all but over. Confirmation, the first half is over. And now we have seen Nameless Chaos with that 2-0 factory settings victory. So confirmation, these are the scoreline. A lot of them have been corrected. So we see the first part. We are still waiting for 4 matches. We don't know the results yet. We'll try to find out what happened in those matches. But the second half of the late night kickoff, we've been able to confirm all the matches. And we've seen Ninja Eagles lose to AS Tornado. Nameless Chaos, confirmation, complete scoreline 6-1 against CURRYZ. Men in PLUTO MENACE FC, we haven't gotten that right. Galaxy 11 losing to Phoenix FC. Marshall XI winning that game 9-4. Get Clap Calls winning that game against Effortless. Adventure Time losing to Faceless Men 2-0. And Talker FC winning United FUT 5-1. So we've captured the result. Like I told you, we'll be updating our services every time. And now we've been able to capture the result at the end of the stream. And once again, I'd like to apologize for not kicking off early because we are trying to get in this match early as we couldn't get in. So we have missed a couple of results, but we'll cover all this and we'll try to come back. Our next stream day, we'll try to come back early and we'll give you all the rundown of what has happened so far in the league. So this was the table before today official. Maybe a future update will see us update this table before the stream end, but we don't know that yet, so we'll be looking at that. But so far, with the features and the game we get to see, we can comfortably say that Get Clap keep on their tie in the submit because we see them with that impressive victory against Effortless. Nameless Chaos still chasing and racking up goal difference as they are on their way. Marshall XI already there, and this is a look of the table before the today games got played, and we'll try to look at how we can cover a lot of all those games we missed early. But once again, we'll be covering those back, and now we'll be looking at our features for Monday, because we're trying to differentiate between the cup schedule and the league schedule. But don't forget, on Saturday we'll try to give you the match. So these are the matches we are looking for Monday. Phoenix will be taking on AS Tornado. Menace FC will be taking on DIEHARD FC. Nameless Chaos will be taking on Get Clap. Undoubtedly, that will be our featured match of the day. We also see Ninja Eagles take on Faceless Men. CURRYZ FC take on United FUT. Men in PLUTO go up against Talker FC. Galaxy 11 go up against Adventure Time. And another featured game, we see Marshall XI take on Effortless FC. So I'm looking at this game that will be coming right up to your home screen, and we'll be giving you all the live action. But until then, we'll try to focus more on the cup matches that will be coming up this Saturday. So we'll try to look into those cup matches and then we'll give you the summary breakdown. But today we have been able to cover up a lot of matches. Like I said, look at the cup matches we have coming up to you on Saturday. Effortless will be taking on Menace. Phoenix FC will be taking on Nameless Chaos. CURRYZ FC will go on DIEHARD. Marshall XI Adventure Time. Ninja Eagles will be taking on Men in PLUTO. Galaxy 11 takes on United FUT. Get Clap Calls take on AS Tornado. And Talker FC will take on Faceless Men. For my prediction, our featured match of the day will be Talker FC versus Faceless Men, and we'll try to get those matchup right for you up and running. But there are a lot of cup games that will be going on, and what we'll try to do that day is we'll try to take in all the matches simultaneously. That means giving you real-time update of the matches as they go on. So there'll be a lot of switching, and then when we get to the deeper part of the competition, like the quarterfinals and semi-final, then we'll be getting scheduled streams. So we'll try to see how we can cover all these matches and get you same day result. So looking back at it, this is what we have for you coming up Saturday, 10 p.m. West African time. Don't sleep on it. and save your calendar so you don't skip on the date. This will be coming on live, still same channel, Effortless Esports Network. I will still be your host, Ecsn Graham. I'll be looking at the Effortless Community Cup. This is the Community Cup for the Nigerian Pro Clubs League community, one of the biggest and fastest esports growing community in Nigeria, and we are back. So once again, I would like to sincerely apologize for not starting our usual time, and we'll try to cover up on when we can cover those first game, and we'll give you all the result back-to-back action, and we'll try to cover all the event that's happened so far. So we've given you the result, we've shown you the table, and we'll try to cover whatever we missed during the cup tie. So don't forget to save the date on your calendar, and if you're just joining me, why don't you turn on that post notification and subscribe to this channel? If you're a lover of football, you know what Pro Clubs is all about. This is the EFC mode where you control just one player and you get to be part of a team that train almost every day, and they get ready. Teams over here are like families, and to secure a place in the family, you need to be a committed player and you need to get in on the action. So today has been a lovely day, and we'll try to cover all the match and give you all the match intensity as we saw fit. So we try to cover a lot of games even though we're on late, and we've projected the result for you. So this will be GG's for me over here, and I'll try to get you the live league results display before I let you go. So I remain your host, Ecsn Graham, and we remain Effortless Esports Network. And until next time, we will see again on Saturday, where we'll be covering all this match results. So it's good night from me, and thank you for joining us once again. So hit that subscribe, hit that like button, and drop a comment on what you want to see next. And we are covering all Nigerian Pro Clubs League events. And it's good night, and see you again soon.